Welcome to the next video of Trend Macro Vision 1 Threat Hunting Demo. In the previous video, we mentioned that we received an incident of ransomware attack. And with this video, we will go through in-depth investigation on how this was happening. This shows all the chain view of individual nodes. Each node could be an incident or could be a process which launched by the attacker. When we move to the PowerShell, you can see this PowerShell created the process 1.exe. This 1.exe will further launch the command run DLL32 and finally perform the lateral movement to move to other targets. Okay, so come back to the question, where this 1.exe came from? Before this PowerShell command able to run this 1.exe, it was actually executed from the previous command, which you can see in the command line. It actually ran this command called 1.bat. But where was this 1.bat came from? So when you travel back to this Explorer in this W script, you can see this W script actually created the files. Under this created file, there are actually 1.bat and another ts1 file. These two files were being downloaded from the attacker server via the backdoor port 8000. Okay, so once they downloaded this, they launched the command PowerShell, and this PowerShell actually run another command called CSC. If you look at the CLI command, this CSC is actually to compile the 1.bat into the 1.exe as well as other files. So when you look further into the 1.exe, you realize the attacker performed the discovery process with all the UMI, IP config, all this discovery process to understand better into the environment. And you can see here, it also connected to the external IP for the exfiltration. The attacker actually uploaded certain files into the external server. So you can see two servers which been uploaded, and this organization has no businesses with these two public IPs. And if you look at the created files, this 1.exe created pp3.ps1 as well as lockdown DLL. So lockdown DLL is one of the malicious files under the Cobalt Strike ransomware attack. And if you look further, this pp3ps1 was run by another command, PowerShell command. You can see it ran this pp3, and the created process from this command line was FOD helper, fault helper. The purpose of this fault helper is to perform the UAC bypass. So after this PowerShell ran the command, it modified the registry so that the attacker can easily bypass UAC, perform further malicious activities. So finally, after they identified all the target, they moved the malware into the targeted IP. So that concludes this portion, and we'll move on to the next video. Thank you for watching.